part 2 of making room for the baby and the final reveal. As a refresher, this is where we started, and here's my inspo Many Cape Cods and similar style homes have these knee walls with a bunch of attic space behind it, and it's just not functional. Every single one of my rooms has one of these, except this was the largest one, and I knew something just needed to be done. This is where we left off in part 1. We made the cabinet space with plywood for affordable reasons, and then got some thin MDF board to line it. We used some L brackets at the back, so in case we ever need to get back there for an emergency, we can just unscrew the back piece and scooch on back there. Also, just want to say I'm obsessed with this saw because it has a little shadow line where it's going to cut. It's the little things. To really give it that built-in look, we carried the baseboard all the way around the room, so we grabbed some 1x4s and started nailing that in. We then used some quarter round and then got some trim to do the outer border of the entire thing. This part makes such a big difference. Also, of course, honorable mention for my boy Brew. 5 out of 10 though, he's kind of lazy, didn't really do much. We also added face framing to the cabinet, and that is how the doors will be attached. Made a stop at Lowe's, of course, for wood filler, caulk, and paint. Start using a baby wipe behind your caulking and you'll thank me later. I added some padding to each drawer then, so it was level with the sides of the wall and the top of the dresser. And because all this was pine, I primed it a couple times and then also used a shellac to fill the knots. For the cabinet doors, I did this with, I think, a 1/2 inch MDF and then a 1/8 inch MDF to do the framing. Wood filled, caulked, and sanded all that stuff. Finally, I was able to get to the painting, which I did in Snowbound, which is all throughout my house, and that's the Lowe's Sherwin-Williams one. This cabinet is really going to save me, and I'll probably add a shelf as well in here. There also was a small gap at the back of the dresser, so I just filled that with MDF and nailed it in. Okay, my favorite part, time for all the final touches. I got these super cute ceramic knobs from an antique store. They only had 8 though, so I did crystal knobs on the top. Truthfully, I think it works well, but let me know if I'm delusional. I very well could be. I'm almost 25 weeks pregnant, so I don't have all of the decor and all of the items for this room yet, so I'm just decorating it with a little of the pieces that I have gotten. I am so excited for the season of life though. Let me know if you are a soon-to-be mama or a mama already. I also made her a name banner, but I'm not revealing that yet. Just a reminder that before, imagine crawling in that tiny little space to get anything, and the after. I can't believe we did this and actually made it happen. Next order of business is wallpaper. So let me know in the comments what you guys think for options. I have 2 favorites, but I'm leaning towards one. My goal for this room is to be very colorful and whimsical. I'm also definitely leaning with the blues, as you can tell. Stripes are also just very timeless, so I do really love that option. Then of course there's scallops and florals, so like it's just such a tough decision. Here's a better little close-up of all my choices.